Now this is section 2 of my first lecture. I finished until slide number 11. Now this is slide number 12. So I will start from the quality definition. Quality is a subjective term for which each person has his or her own definition. Like, I can ask you, what is your definition? Tell me, what is quality of the product? So definitely you some of you will answer it is customer satisfaction, and someone will also tell this is the confirming units, like if there is a dimensions and the product dimension must be within a certain tolerances, a quality limits. It must not violate the dimension that limit, otherwise it will be defective. So there are different definitions, so we will discuss different definitions by different people and different textbooks. So in the next slide you see, in technical usage, quality can have two meanings. One is the characteristics of a product or service that appear, or its ability to satisfy stated or implied needs. The same definition, if you can say that if to satisfy customers, to satisfy the need of the customer is the quality, and the second is a product or service free of deficiencies, that is a quality product. If there are very less deficiencies, if it is service free of deficiencies, then it's a very good quality product. A very simple definition of the quality. Gurus, the quality gurus, you may say that these are the quality pioneers. Deming is one of the guru of the quality. According to him, non-faulty systems is a quality. The system is non-faulty, having no problem, no issues, it's a good quality. It's from his book Out of the Crisis. Juran is also the quality guru. According to him, the product which is fitness for use, it is good for use, user friendly. If a mobile phone is a user friendly, then we may say that it is a very good quality product. Sometimes it is not user friendly, then you will definitely having issues in using that product. And something like it is he taken from the quality control handbook. Similarly, a Crosby, according to him, the conformance to requirement. Conformance to requirements. That is also from a book which is Quality is Free. So these are the different definitions from the gurus of the quality. According to the different views of quality, some define quality. Customer view, it's more subjective. Customers nowadays become very quality, what can I say, conscious, and they are searching for good quality product. That's the reason there is a huge competition among different organizations for quality. The customer's view is very subjective. The quality of design is so on the other hand, if we see that quality from manufacturers or producer view, that conformance to requirement, it is good, having less defective, and it's called conform to the requirement. That is also a definition of Crosby. Cost of quality, there is a cost of quality, and that comes under if there is an inspection process, energy is also utilizing, consuming there is a worker working to inspect the product, there is a pay for that worker. So these all things comes under the quality, the cost of quality. Prevention, scrap, warranty. Increasing conformance raises profits. Really, if you are providing a very good quality product, then it will definitely increase the customers, it will definitely increase the sale, and at the end ultimately it increases the profit of the product. So these are the different views of the manufacturers regarding quality. Government views is different, that is the product should be safe for worker, for users. It must not be harmful to the environment. So that's the government law. There are different agencies like environmental protection agencies are working to provide this platform support to help people. But in Pakistan, the situation is different. There is no any actions of EPA. On the other hand, the EPAs in the developed countries are very strict and rigid, and they are implementing different rules, laws on the industries to be aware of the safety and environmental issues. Stouts defining quality, the ratio between performance and expectations. So what is the performance? That is the actual production, and expectation is what people are expecting. If people expectation is very high and you are performing average, so again it is against the quality product. Value based approach. So there are different dimensions. First are the manufacturing dimensions. So they are considering quality on the basis of performance, features, like the mobile smartphones, if having more features, that is good. Reliability, conformance, durable, serviceable, aesthetics, style, beautification, and perceived quality. So these are different dimensions of quality in manufacturing. On the other hand, service dimensions are different. So here you see that they are working on reliability, responsiveness, assurance, empathy, and tangibles. Empathy is हम उर्दू में कहते हैं कि हमदर्दी होती है जिसके साथ, तो that is also goodwill. Tangibles are the things which are countable. They are working on like money, you may say, number of items, number of products, right? So there are different dimensions for manufacturers and service industry to define quality. This is Armand Feigenbaum, Total Quality Control, 1961, the book. He defined quality is a customer determination based on the customer's actual experience with the product or service measured against his or her requirements, stated or unstated, conscious or merely sensed, technically operational or entirely subjective, and always representing a moving target in the competitive market. So from the definition, it is very easy to understand what is quality. Customer determination, what they are determined to expect on the customer's actual experience with the product or service against his requirement, which is stated or it is not stated, conscious or merely sensed, if they are technically operational or entirely subjective, and always representing a moving target in the competitive market. Shifts to quality. This is the shift to quality. Before industries, the economies were depending on the quantity. This was the era, the first era before World War II, 1930s, 1920, and before. There were isolated economies focus on quantity only. They were just considering on the mass production, just produce many items without expecting quality, without incorporating quality. They were just producing a lot of mass production, volume production. Then in 1945, period of change from quantity to quality. People, the customers become aware. They were going towards the quality product. From this era, 1945, people started to pay more for a product which are having good quality. So from 1945, after World War II, the period of change occurred. People move towards quality from quantity. In 90s, global economy, people, what is globalization? The same thing. People are expecting global customers, they are expecting industries are expecting global competitors. They are working to capture global and international market, and they are focusing on the quality because every industry, every organizations are producing good quality products, so they are competing with each other on the basis of quality. And the same, on the other hand, customer will buy the product which is good. Like in our Pakistan case, Chinese, nowadays the situation is different, but before this coronavirus 19 COVID-19, government of Pakistan from January relief removed all the taxes on the Chinese product, and it was very difficult for Pakistani industrialists to compete against the Chinese product in the Pakistani market. And they were really good, and we customers also wants the product which is having low cost and good quality. Maybe it is not durable, but we are really focusing on the product which is having low cost and good quality. And Chinese product having a quality, they can produce a very complex, very good part in a very less time and in a very cheap amount. That's the reason they are always capturing the market. History of quality paradigms. There are three paradigms in the quality. First is the customer craft quality paradigm. Design and build each product for a particular customer. A producer knows the customer directly. It is the start of the quality paradigm, in which manufacturers only target few customers, and those customers were very choosy. जैसा कि शुरू में था कि कस्टमर्स की कुछ कस्टमर्स थे, बस स्पेशल कस्टमर्स थे, एक ग्रुप था, उनके लिए जो है ना एक ख़ास प्रोडक्ट और एक ख़ास डिज़ाइन जो है ना इंडस्ट्री बना के उनके पास उनको बेच देती थी. एंड प्रोड्यूसर नोज द कस्टमर्स डायरेक्टली. उनको पता होता था कि ये वाला कस्टमर है, इसको मैंने कैप्चर करना है. वो काफ़ी हो सकता है कोई रिच पर्सन, कोई किंग्स या इस तरह नवाब वगैरह थे. सेकेंड मास प्रोडक्शन एंड इंस्पेक्शन क्वालिटी पैराडाइम. सेकेंड पैराडाइम था जिसमें प्रोडक्शन, मास प्रोडक्शन थी, वॉल्यूम प्रोडक्शन थी, और इंस्पेक्शन थी उसमें क्वालिटी. ठीक है. They were focusing on designing and building products for mass consumption. Large volume will reduce cost and increase it. Definitely, if you will produce the same type of products in a huge amount, it will definitely increase the profit. It push targets on the customers. There are very limited choices. In mass production there is a very less variety. That is the reason customers will have a very limited choices. Quality is maintained by inspecting and detecting bad products. So TQM or customer driven quality paradigm is the final one, in which potential customer determine what to design and build, and highly quality will be obtained by preventing problems. That is just total quality management. And nowadays this is the paradigm, customer driven quality. They are focusing on the requirement of the customer, and the production quality is totally driven by the customer, and they are really focusing on the quality, and that's the reason this is the advanced one. A need for a new strategy. Foreign market have grown. The world is moving towards globalization. Already import barriers and protections are not the answers. This is not what import is nowadays, not the answer. The statement is showing that we should focus on global world, not we will focus on the barriers, protection. Customers are offered more choices. They have become more discriminating, and there are a lot of choices for the customers. So it is very difficult to convince customers. And there are a lot of performance factors, not only cost and quality. On time delivery, goodwill, social factors also being incorporated in the quality. Consumers are more sophisticated. They demand new and better products. for quality improvement. Again, global competition, economic and political boundaries are slowly vanishing. Right. So America is not only capturing the customers of the America. They want to extend their products. They want to extend their economy towards the world. In 1950, slogans built by Americans for America is very far away from the reality in 2000s. In 2000s, they know that built by Americans for Americans, not the way they should move towards the world. On the stroke of midnight on December 31, 1992, this is a statement: the United States will become the second largest economy in the world for the first time in a century. This is a quote from a 1990's Quality Conference. So, nations are competing on the basis of quality. Their, the quality is the main factor, is the main, what can I say, the opener for economy, and the world is demanding good quality product. More than corporate profits are at risk, the challenge is to the American standard of living. The standard of living is also the one of the most important factors which is depending on the quality. So we can say that it is more than corporate profits are at risk. So I was telling you about the standard of living is having standard of living अगर अच्छी होगी तो उस इलाके के लोग जिनकी स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ लिविंग अच्छी होगी तो वो ज़ाहिर बात है क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट को जो है ना वो बाय करेंगे. सो इसीलिए द प्रोडक्ट before product launching you must understand which type of customers you want to target. There are different types of customers. In Pakistan the situation is different, in developed countries the situation is different. In Pakistan below average people are more, or average people are more as compared to rich people. So that's the reason you need in Pakistan to target the average or below average people. We should not enhance the quality, because if you were going to enhance the quality, definitely you will add more cost. So the cost of the price of the product will be more, and that I think will not be in the reach of a poor or average person. That is the reason you need to target, and then you need to make a strategy about the quality of a product, right? It's very simple. It pays less rework, fewer mistakes, fewer delays, and better use of time and materials. In United States today, 15 to 20% of the production costs are incurred in finding and correcting mistakes. But they are doing it to improve the quality of the product, and that is very necessary. You need to do. Similarly, if you will visit any industry, there are some inspection operations. Inspection operations is having some cost. Some inspection machines, they are having cost. Again, I am telling these things before I already mentioned. There is a labor worker working on the machine. They are having some wages. Energy cost is also there, but still that inspection machine is there, because that is to check the defective items, that is to inspect whether the product of the quality is good or not, and that is very important. The industry must testify, must confirm that the product which I am going to deliver to the customer is okay or not. If a customer is not satisfied, then obviously you will lose the customer, you will lose the sale. Next time the customer will not buy anything from your industry, from your product. That's the reason people, the industries, the nations are investing more on the quality. Most common competitive measures are quality, both real and perceived, cost, delivery, lead time, and accuracy. Other measures are safety, employee morale, product development, time to market innovative products. quality, both real and perceived, the cost and delivery. These are the most three important factors to measure quality for competition. Other measures are safety, the product must be safe, employee morale, product development, time to market, innovative, and these type of things are very less in, we'll see very less in this in the Pakistan industries. Safety, employee morale, product development, and these type of things. And at the end, I will discuss about the structure of the quality. This is the structure of the quality. First, prevention, then detection. From here, you will easily understand the difference between the quality control and quality assurance. The SPC is the statistical prevention control, and the process control. And the second one is the SQC. This is statistical quality control. The SQC is the inspection, which is in the quality. That is the detection. The detection is totally going on the floor in the production line, where production engineer check whether the part is in between the limit or not, quality limit. The quality assurance, or SPC, is the total quality management, where quality is assured. Whenever you are producing quality product, that lot will be going to the quality assurance department, where quality inspector will take a sample, and that sample will be on the basis of the formula which is given by the AQL, average quality level, I think so. So from there, the product will be, all the samples items will be checked again, and there are some rules, like for example, if 3 are failed out of 30, 4 are failed, some formulas, then whole lot will be failed. And again, if it is failed, rejected, the total lot will, items, 1000 items for example, they will again return back to the production department to check, and there will be a checklist that the lot has been failed because of this item. For example, it is on the basis of the welding, so all items welding will be checked again. 1000 items will be checked and will be controlled by the production department. That lot will be sent back to the quality assurance department once again, and they will again check this same lot, but this time they will tighten the quality check, and they will sort out the sample randomly, more than 30, maybe 60, 50, and again they will check all items. And this time, if all, there is again same formula, same type of formula. So if again it will comes okay, then okay, otherwise it will be rejected, and same cycle will be going on again and again. So this is the total quality hierarchy. That's the end of lecture 1. Thank you students to watch this video and to be the part of this lecture number 1. I am expecting questions from you about the lecture number 1, and I will be answering all these questions to you on the Google Classroom. If you have any other questions, again you should message me personally, or email, or in Google Classroom. I will definitely answer all of these questions, and sometime maybe today I will also ask some questions from you on the basis of lecture 1, and you all are required to answer on the basis of your own thinking. You should answer, and we will discuss about lecture number 1 if you want in the Google Classroom. Thank you very much, and also stay blessed, and stay away from others people, stay at home. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all. Assalamu alaikum. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. The subject which is I am going to teach you is methods for quality improvements in engineering concern. I am Dr. Muhammad Umair and my PhD is in Industrial and Management Engineering. Today we will start our lecture number 1. Before going in detail, the contents of the presentations are: first of all, I will introduce myself in a detailed way, then class introduction, course description, little bit about course, the grading policy which we will adopt in this subject, course outline, the topics which we will be covering in 16 weeks during this course. Then I will tell you something about quality, shift to quality, history of quality, how it is developed, how it comes in the minds of the people, what are the needs for a new strategy, organization competitions, how and why organization competing on the basis of quality, why quality improvements are required for the industry, and at the end we will discuss about quality structure. Next slide is about self-introduction. So my PhD is in Industrial Engineering from Hanyang University, South Korea. I have recently completed my PhD, and my MSc is in Industrial Engineering, which I have completed in 2014 from University of Engineering and Technology, Peshawar. My BSc is in Industrial Engineering from UT Peshawar in 2010. My research areas are production and operations management, inventory management, logistics and supply chain management, and according to the course, the quality management is also one of my core areas. These are my publications which I have done during my PhD and my MSc. You can see all these. I've given all the information, and in these publications, if you need some information, data, anything, so I can also provide these. I am working as an assistant professor in the Department of Industrial Engineering, Yellowjai Campus, UT Peshawar, since March 2019. I've been working as a research associate from 2016 to 2019 in the Hanyang University, Erika Campus, Ansan, South Korea. I have also remained a lecturer at the Department of Industrial Engineering, UT Peshawar from 2012 to 2016, and I have also experienced manufacturing industry, that is Testa Industries Private Limited, Islamabad, for 1 year. Now, the course description. I want to tell you something about the course. This is just you can say a summary of the course. This is the methods for quality improvement in engineering concern. It introduces quality as a functional area of engineering management, and it explores its links with other functional key areas of the firms. In the industry there is a quality department which is called quality assurance department, or you may say quality inspection. So it is also integrated with the other departments like production, mechanical, electrical, and all those department. It is checking the quality of the products on the basis of some standards which is given by the industrial leaderships, management, right? So quality department is one of the key area, the functional department of the manufacturing firm. It provides methods for quality improvements of the firm, either it is manufacturing or service industry. Quality is also having a very vital role in the service industry. Those industries which are providing services like hospitals, bankings, restaurants. I am also a service provider as a teacher, education department. So it is also a service providers. So quality, you know, for example, if I am going to teach you, this is also what the Seacoast University, their management will check my performance on the basis of your grades, or maybe some, what can I say, the feedback. They will give you some questionnaire, and you will have to answer all about my performance. So this is the quality they may check about my transferring knowledge. There are two main streams of the subject. One is the process improvement and the other is the quality management. So we will cover both the areas in detail with example and case studies. A process improvement is a detailed quality subject in which we will discuss about the mean, median, mode, and attributes, limits, within a limits, dimensions, confirmation, confirming units. So that is about the process improvement. The quality management is the management which the industry is doing to control the quality, right? For example, the industry is going to introduce or to aid an inspection process after all production to check either the product is okay or not. So this is the quality management department which can similarly, if there is some some posters are given on the wall of the industry, like to do this thing in this way, to take care of the dimensions, to take care of the or like if there is something given on the poster, to do right thing in a right way. So that is just how they control or they manage the quality. The grading policy of the subject will be, this is as per the Seacoast University criteria. Final time exam will have 50% weight, midterm exam will have 25%, and assignments may have 25%. Before, in the previous subject, some students may know that I have given a project, and there were some presentations and like that. So we will just think over it. Also I will get some feedback from your side. This is for the first time online classes are going on, so the system has been changed. So let's see what can we do to aid this 25% weight to the assignments. Maybe I've given you some presentations, some project individually, or maybe some assignments. We will cover this 25%. That is not a big deal. Course outline. So first of all, this is the chart table in which different topics I have given, and I also assigned the topics on each week. Like for example, this is my first lecture, so and this is the first week. Today is your first class. So the first topic is introduction to the course, which is going on. So it will be in week 1. The second topic is metrology and statistical quality control, SQC. So this is from the first phase of the quality, the quality, the process improvement. SQC is statistical quality control, how product quality control through data. So there is some data required, and metrology requires some gauges, go gauges, not go gauges, and like this type of things, limits, fits, accuracies. So all these things will cover in this topic, and we will cover this in the next week. Limits, fits, tolerances for quality measurement is also from the SQC. We will cover this in week number 3. How quality check, the fourth topic is quality check gauges. This we will cover in the week number 4. This is about there are some gauges which is ordinary commonly used in the industry to check the quality of the product. Then from the 5th week we will start to introduce the quality and cost of quality. Basically what is quality in detail and the cost of quality. In the 6th we will start the other phase of the subject, which is quality management, total quality management and its principles. How quality is managing in the industry, in the service industry, and what are their principles they are carrying to manage the quality, and it will take 2 weeks, 6th and 7th. The fundamental of statistics are also required to know about the quality that we will cover in 8 weeks. There are some charts, control charts for variables and control chart for attributes. We will cover those in week number 9 and 10. Process capability, to check whether either the process is capable or not. There are some charts, some limits, so we will check this topic that the process is capable to perform or not. That is also comes in the quality inspection of the process. Sampling method for quality inspection. There are some sampling methods commonly used in the industry to check the samples and some level of the tightness. If there is a lot of 1,000 items they are produced, some department produced, so there is some criteria to check almost 30 or 40, take samples randomly and to check all these 30-40 samples one by one, its dimensions, its quality, some wise, so all these type of things comes under sampling methods. Six Sigma is the continuous quality improvement tool that we will cover in 13. It is also called DMAIC. D for define, M for measure, A for analysis, I for improvement, and C for control. 13th topic is house of quality function deployment in 5S strategy. We will cover that in week number 14. I also given an overview in the previous subject. Most of the students in this class is also from the same subject, so they will definitely know what is house of quality, but we will discuss it in 14 weeks in a detailed way. Hopefully you will enjoy to understand it. Study of frequency distributions and probability models in quality control. So for quality control models, you must have to know about the frequency distributions and probability distributions models. So I will give some information regarding how you can find the frequency distribution and how you must use the probability distribution that for example, if some is uniform, I will also tell you something about to convert the data into charts, and from charts or curves you can easily find the equations, and if the curve is following some distribution, then the distribution equations are already given, so you can take the same equations. This type of topics we will cover. And the last is the buffer week. For example, this is just a vacant week. We can also adjust other topic if we will cover all these in 14 weeks or 15 weeks. Then 16th week will be something new, or I will discuss about some decision making tools or anything. Otherwise, maybe something a problem occur or anything, so we can also adjust this week number 16. So that's all. This is my first section for the lecture 1. The second section of lecture number 1, I will explain all these remaining slides in the next video. Thank you very much.